welcome back to the DeVore Wild fam. Today's Vlogmas number 17 is going to be a little bit different because it's just going to be yours truly talking. This is a little Christmas update about the wonderful community and this neighborhood and our church family. I wanted to talk a little bit about the season of giving and also the season of receiving. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click on that subscribe button and turn on your bell for notifications. Right now we are posting videos every day for the whole month of December. Usually we post twice a week, I want to say, but we'd love for you to join our family. We're a family of 8. I have, well, actually 9. I have 7 kids, but my stepson lives in California. He's 19, so he is working at a grocery store there and going to school part-time. And then I have 6 living with us. Our oldest is 14, and then our youngest is 5. So here is a little backstory. Almost 2 years ago, it'll be 2 years this March, my husband fell at work. He was an electrician. He was making good money. He'd been to school for 5 years, was apprentice of the year. Things were going really good. We lived in the Bay Area or near the Bay Area. He fell at work. He was holding a nail plate and he punctured all the tendons in his right hand. He was wearing work gloves, but it went through. He tripped over drywall, so the company was at fault too. Anyway, he's right-handed, and as an electrician, obviously you use your hands to work. So he had to have surgery. The surgery did not fix it. It's just been a big mess. So he's not been able to work. So we moved here because cost of living was cheaper, and eventually when he was able to go back to work, electricians still make good money in this area because our rent where we used to live was really expensive. It was almost $2,500 versus what we pay here, which is $1,300, $1,350 actually. Okay, so fast forward, so we're here. His hand has never healed. He'd been to physical therapy, but nothing's working, and they found out that it had messed up his shoulder also. So they were supposed to order MRIs and just do all this stuff, and I don't know, workman's comp was just being really slow. Everything has just been slow. So we come here, he sees another doctor. The doctor here tells him, you need another surgery, because what happened was the first time he had the surgery, they should have started him with physical therapy right away. Well, they waited almost a month, like 3 weeks, and so all that scar tissue built up and it just made the surgery useless. So 2 weeks ago, I have that vlog on here, it was right before Thanksgiving, he had another surgery on his hand, but this time he started physical therapy the day after. So the doctor was like telling us that 90%, 95% chance of the hand healing back to the way it was, and you'll be able to go back to work, be an electrician, have full use of your hand again. Well, because everything has taken so long, he exhausted his disability. So we have no income coming in. It is hard for me to just run out and get a job because our youngest is special needs and she is going through all this testing for autism, and she will be starting occupational therapy, behavioral therapy, just a whole bunch of things. And some of my kids have had a hard time adjusting to moving here. They all like it here, but we've moved 2 times in 2 years. So I really feel like God is telling me that my place right now is at home. When they get home from school, that I need to be here for my kids. So I have signed up to work from home to build like little kits, like there's like things that make rubber bands or hair bows, like fishing lines, stuff like that. I am on a waiting list, but that is something that I can do at home to try to help bring in some income. The doctors are telling my husband that if he does go back to work right now, doing anything where he is using his hand, even if it's driving, because he has his Class A license, he could do that too. He's gonna undo all the work that has been done to his hand. It's gonna undo everything. He's gonna go back to where he was because he needs to continue the physical therapy every day and to let his hand heal. But we have no income. So he flew back to California last week to meet with the doctors there. The doctors there were really mad that they never put the MRI through, and I don't know, it is just a big giant mess. So long story short, we have 0 income coming in. So our neighbors, I don't know, just from like talking, Adam's talked to them, not like, oh, we're poor and we need help. It's never been like that. It was just a passing conversation that the disability was all messed up. And anyway, so our neighbors found out. I don't know how my kids' school found out we were in trouble, but they did. And then our church family, I had written on a prayer request to pray about it, so I knew how they had found out. But we have been so blessed. Our church family has donated food, not only food, but like stuff like laundry detergent, soap, razors, toilet paper, all those little things that you don't think of, that you just take for granted to be able to go to the store and buy. They have donated to us. Plus, they had given us some Walmart gift cards and $100 in cash to use for, bills or Christmas presents or whatever. And then the kids' school contacted me and they asked what the kids' clothing sizes were and what their interests were, and they are gifting them presents for Christmas, which was really touching. Kennedy's school had contacted me too about the same thing, but it's the same program, so I'm like, don't do it twice because they don't need that much. We've had some anonymous people too from, I won't say names, from my family that have helped us so that our kids could have Christmas this year. This morning I woke up to a ton of food on our front porch and $120 cash from all the people that live around us in this neighborhood to help our family out in this time of need. And our church gifted us gift cards to the shoe store here that I'm able to go buy my kids, and even myself and Adam, to go buy us shoes or socks or what we need from there. And I just feel so incredibly blessed, and I can't wait for the day that someday I'm on the other end of this and that I can give. This makes me want to cry because I just feel lucky, and I know that there are families that are worse off than we are. I mean, we still have Netflix, and our cell phone. We're still able to pay some of our bills. I just feel blessed that people here that haven't even known us that long care this deeply about us. This was all on our front porch this morning, along with a turkey and cash. Just every time I think, how are we gonna pay for this bill, or what are we gonna do? God always provides. I don't even know why I worry. It's hard as a human not to have anxiety or worry. But my kids are gonna have an awesome Christmas. We have food. We have the things that we need. Our church has already told us that if we need help paying rent, to just come talk to them. And hopefully everything with Adam's disability gets squared away. We're hoping that they put him back on disability, because as much as he wants to go back to work, if he goes back to work with his hand not 100% healed, he's just gonna end up being out of work again, if that makes sense. He has applied at several places in case the disability doesn't come through. He could go sign the book to be an electrician here, but that would probably be the worst thing for his hand. So I know he's applied for like some postal work to be like a postal worker, and he applied to at the school district to drive a school bus. So we will see what happens. We just pay what bills we can, like I said about the Netflix and our cell phone. Those will be the last things we pay because those aren't important. But the money we were gifted this morning, we will be able to pay most of our electric bill. And like I said, some of his family members have helped, so we can go put gas in the car. And I'm just truly thankful. I mean, this is the season, and we have to learn not only to give, but also to receive. I think that's important, because sometimes pride definitely gets in the way. But I just want to thank you all for loving our family, if you're watching this, and to all our subscribers for always supporting us. And Merry Christmas, you guys. We love you all so much. And Christmas attendees, we will see you tomorrow.